Alright guys, so it is day 1 of phase 1, week 1, phase 1 of the ADD obsession. I just finished my pre-workout meal, which was spinach, oats, protein powder, and PB2. I think I might change that up. For pre-workout, you can switch up, like for the first meal, like you can switch up meal 1 and the pre-workout. I think I'm just not hungry enough in the morning, so I might have to do that next week. So that's my thoughts on that. So right now I am drinking my pre-workout. Alright guys, morning. Just dropped off the kids and it is day 2, and I heard that it's booty day because my coach actually sends me like voice messages on Facebook Messenger, and honestly, like, it's really cool because it like keeps me motivated. Just like, oh yeah, I gotta do that today. So yeah, I have to admit it was a rough night last night, but I actually have a lot of energy now, and I'm sore, which is good because I haven't actually felt sore in a long time. So yeah, it's a good sore. So we shall see what today brings. I already had my breakfast, so kind of playing with that. So I had like my protein shake. So I did protein shake with spinach mixed into it and some peanut butter, and then I had some oatmeal. Not an oatmeal fan, but I did it. I think I might switch out my carb from oatmeal to like bread, Ezekiel bread, and then put the peanut butter on that and see how that goes tomorrow if I remember. And then yeah, just have the spinach blended in with my protein. It's just easier for me to eat my greens like that. But other than that, I still feel like it's a big breakfast for me, but still playing around with it. It's day 2, what are you gonna do? Taking my pre-workout, and then I'm gonna work out for booty day. Boot it, boot it, boot it, boot it, boot. Hey guys, oh focus. Okay. So here's an update. I made my post-workout food. I ate some of it, but I honestly could not finish it. I am just not hungry at all. Another thing is that I'm going ham on my water because I have a massive headache. I am extremely tired. I feel like I'm like, you know, that you're sick. And honestly, I think it might be because I'm starting a new diet that I haven't before, and this is all basically, it's all whole foods, whole grains and whatnot, and like no processed food. And I'm probably going through withdrawals from, you know, all the processed food and all the sugar, and, you know, over the weekend, I tend to go crazy. Not crazy, but like you eat whatever you want, like chips and this and that. And I'm definitely feeling it now. So yeah, that is the update so far on day 2. I'm going crazy on the water, and I think before I pick up the kids, I'm just gonna take a little nap because, ooh, yeah. And like my skin is going crazy. Like I have a pimple right here. I still have this scar. Yeah, but again, if you switch your diets, if you're not used to like a clean diet, your body's gonna detox and it's gonna be like, whoa, what the heck is this? It's not the usual chips and ice cream and sweets and stuff like that. So, you know, you have to take that into consideration. So yeah, so I have a feeling this week's gonna be rough, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna get through this. Hey guys, sorry about the angle. I'm kind of balancing you on something, but we made it to day 3. So today's day 3. We're doing cardio core, and it looks like, what do I need today? So I get to try these things out. Yeah, it's been a rough couple days, but it's honestly, I kind of expected it. Yeah, it's been really interesting. Again, so I took some time last night and try to figure out what would work for me. Again, all this is trial and error because it's the first time I'm doing this, so it's not like I know. There are some people who are doing like round 2 and they're, you know, they know what works for them, but you have to find out what works for you. I'm not a morning eater. I tried to, you know, do my pre-workout meal, but it's just too much food for me. So then now I'm switching it up and kind of doing all that stuff. And last night I don't know what happened, but I just like, creativity just like hit me, if that makes sense. But I was very like, you know, I was pretty down, you know, thinking, you know, I can't go out to eat. And I go out to eat, so my older brother and I go out to eat, you know, like once or twice a week. That's our thing. And I was just like, you know, I can't do that. And I just feel like with Filipinos in general, everything revolves around food. And I was just like, I don't know how I'm going to make it through the day. I don't know how to make it through the weekend, especially the weekend, but we're not thinking about that right now. But today is Wednesday, and me and my older brother usually go out to eat on Wednesdays. And I was just like, man, you know, what are we going to do? Like, should I just tell him, like, for the next 80 days or at least the next month until I have a refeed day that I can't go out to eat, we can't hang out? Mind you, we can hang out, but, like, you know, food was our thing. We're foodies. We love food. We like trying different places. So, and all of a sudden, all this creativity hit, and I was just like, you know what? Wait, they said I could have a corn tortilla. Well, for my post-workout meal, which is around 11:30, I can have a corn tortilla, and that's my carb. I can have salsa, like pico de gallo, and that's my greens. And I need protein. I can do chicken, grilled chicken. I could have a freaking taco, or, you know, and like all these ideas were coming, like, you know, I don't have to just eat one kind of green in a container. I can mix it up just as long as it's that container amount. And I think what hit me was that this isn't a diet, you know? This is supposed to be meant for long term. Yeah, right now it's more, you know, on the stricter side. But this is for long term. And it's starting to click in my head like, well, you know what? I can do this. Like, it's just about portion sizes for one, eating the right things at certain times, and 3, eating the right kinds of food. So, I mean, if you don't know, but I struggled with diets, with eating and everything. Like, I've done the clean eating. I ended up binging after that. I've done the low carb. I binged after that. I'm an extremely emotional eater, and yesterday was not a good day, but I did it. So, you know what? Like, if this is gonna work as a lifestyle, hey, you know, yay. I mean, I'm really happy that this would finally work for me. So, anyway, I got excited. But it's only day 3, so you never know. Tomorrow might be a different story. But I'm just letting you guys know that, you know, this is what I'm going through for the week. Just kind of updating you guys, kind of like my fitness diary right now. But I'm going to get this cardio core on because I'm running a little late. And yeah, and our fan conked out in our workout room. So it's going to be hot. Hey guys, so it is day 4. So today's workout was AAA, arms, abs, and but yeah, I am pushing through, and I gotta love my coach. And now I understand why having a coach is so, it's not important, but it helps. I've never had like a personal coach or anything like that before, so this is my first time. And Kendra like will send me voice messages in the morning. She's 2 hours ahead of me. She's in Illinois, but she'll send me messages, voice messages in the morning, you know, saying good morning and, you know, do this for you, and just is very motivational. And I have to tell you, like yesterday and today, I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to work out. I was just not in the mood, and I didn't want to do it. And honestly, her messages actually helped a lot. So yeah, that was something new for me. But so far I have moved around some of the meals for me besides the the workout block. When I moved it around yesterday, I think it helped. Yeah, I think it helped. I tried out a new recipe because you guys know that I don't like just warming things up. So I like baking and cooking. And I found a recipe for a carrot bread that's approved that counts as like a pre-workout or post-workout meal. And I'm hoping that that's going to help a lot. So again, trial and error. It's the first week. I'm still getting used to it. I have been basically staying at home just so I can kind of, get us all down. But, I enjoy just hanging out with the dogs. And plus I feel like mom guilt when I leave the dogs. I don't know if do they have that? But anyway. So I'm going to work on finding out what my post-workout meal is. And then go on with the day. But so far, so good. Alright, so it's day 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was leg day, my workout, and I was so proud of myself. I'm 5 days into this freaking diet, right? Or lifestyle, sorry, fitness program. I'm trying to change my mindset at the same time. I've worked out 5 days straight. Tomorrow's day 6. I'm not gonna stop. And you're feeling like you killed it. Day 5's done. Well, the workout, so just gotta finish my eating. Hope you guys have a good day. And hey guys, so it's in the evening on Saturday, and I just wanted to show you guys a quick glimpse. So I saved my biggest meal for last because it's Saturday, and I just wanted to try like switching things up because usually like we go out to eat on Saturdays and whatnot. So I'm home alone, so I just made my own little dinner. So I have steak, which I'm not going to eat all of this. So steak, a portion of potatoes. I just made like fried potatoes. Not fried, but like, whatever, in the saute pan. And then I have shishito peppers. I actually don't know if that's allowed, but I figured I'd just give it a try. But it's roasted with a little bit of salt and pepper. So yeah, that's gonna be my dinner for tonight. Hey guys, so I basically wanted to come on and recap my whole first week of 80 Day Obsession. Obviously you've seen, the clips and whatnot. So let's see, let's basically, how should we do this? Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here and just kind of share some of the things that I've learned doing 80 Day Obsession, basically my first week. So I actually have a whole list, don't worry, it won't be too long. But one of the things that I learned was that you're going to be sore every day. Now I used to work out, and I used to like go to yoga classes and Pilates and TRX, and I used to lift heavy, but for some reason this kind of soreness was different. I felt muscles that I didn't even know were muscles before. And what I thought was that this being this sore, it was going to affect my workouts and me not wanting to do it. So I did get some, I do believe it was magnesium, but I ended up not using it because I just wanted to power through it. I knew that I wasn't hurt. Now if I was injured, that'd be completely different, but I wasn't. So that was one thing. Another thing that I learned during my first week basically was that I needed to get creative with food. At first I did start off very simple. If it was like, your carbs, I would just go with like brown rice or a slice of bread, Ezekiel bread, obviously. If it was meat, chicken, I don't eat that much red meat. So I just stuck with chicken and turkey. Vegetables was the hardest one for me. I think with vegetables, I ate a lot of tomatoes and onions. But I would just stick with one thing at a time. As I got used to it, I started getting more creative. For example, I really was craving pizza. And one of my meals was 1 veggie and 1 healthy, 1 fat. So I looked at the list, and 1 veggie was tomatoes, and one of my fats was mozzarella cheese. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to season up my tomato, throw some cheese in there, put it in the broiler, and you know what? It wasn't pizza, but it tasted very similar, and I think the melted cheese really kicked it up a notch, and that satisfied my craving. Tip number 3, or what I learned number 3, I don't know. Need to plan. You need to really plan. It's not even like plan your food, but you need to plan your day. And that can be really hard for some people. And for me, it got really hard on Sunday when I actually was all over the place and I wasn't home. The key to that was I needed to bring my food. But you need to schedule your workouts, especially your workouts, because you have a certain amount of time, pre-workout meal, your workout, and your post-workout meal. That's all one big block, and that all needs to be together. So you need to kind of schedule your day out according to that. Number 4. Oh, that's 8. 4. I learned that you need to finish your food. I had a really hard time. You'd be surprised with clean foods, you can eat more of it. So the containers, they don't look much, but when you put it all together, it's a lot of clean food. And it was really hard for me to finish my food. But the thing is, you have a certain calorie count that you need to hit because you're working out so hard, and you want to make sure that you're able to energize your muscles and your body in general. I needed to make sure that I hit that calorie point, so I needed to eat my food. So the last thing that I learned, I think, is that you need to stick to the plan. I was trying really hard to find loopholes. Meaning, so I can have cheddar cheese as a fat, right? And I was like, oh, well, if I have cheddar jack cheese, that should be fine, right? Or, well, I'm supposed to have a purple container with my protein shake, but if I don't eat that, maybe I can throw my purple in somewhere else. It's just gonna complicate things. And at this point with the first week, I needed to keep it as simple as possible. If I'm gonna change something, for example, being creative with my food, don't start messing with the program. You know, it's there for a reason. So just stick with it. All right, so you're not supposed to weigh yourself. And I particularly don't like weighing myself as well. I've mentioned before that I'm on medication, and it's been very difficult for me to hit a certain point. Well, currently, but just for week 1, I wanted to share my results. So with this, I'm actually surprised to see results in the first week, and on top of that, I'm looking more for I don't want to lose weight so fast. I don't want to do like a crash diet kind of thing, if that makes sense. So, all right, so I have lost 3.6 pounds, and I finally hit underneath that mark that I was saying that I couldn't hit before. Like I couldn't hit under it. I finally hit that, and I've lost 2.75 inches overall, meaning all over my body. I mean, if you wanted to get more specific, I have like all these papers and everything like that. I lost 1/2 inch of my chest. Why is it? We always gotta lose it. I always lose it up here. This is where I don't want to lose it. I'm already small. I lost 1/4 inch in my right arm, ½ inch on my left arm. I don't know if I should be worried about that. I think they'll even out sooner or later. My waist, I lost 1/4 inch. My hips, 1/4 inch. My right thigh, 1/4 inch. And my left thigh, I think 1/4 inch. So, oh actually no, my right thigh was 1/2 inch. And my left thigh was 1/4 inch. So, yeah. So, those are the results that I had on the first week of 80-Day Obsession. Now, I probably will just stick with measurements for the rest of the weeks until the end of phase 1. I do believe at the end of phase 1 you are able to measure or weigh yourself, I think. But other than that, I think I'll just stay with measurements. And yeah, I think that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you do, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you can see my whole fitness journey. I know everyone says that, but I really don't know what else to call it. But if you want to see my whole transformation or whatnot, I'm really hoping that this is going to be a really good transformation for me, not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, and whatnot. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.